I'll just say hi from now on.
Okay. Hi.
just, just go live. You know, I don't need any dramatic introduction. I'll just say hi. I like it. All right, sounds good.
See, Jag, the signature. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. That's what I say when I come on.
Usually say,
So,
"Hey, Steve," because I'm already here.
I know. I'm like, hey, Steve. That's my morning introduction. Hey, Steve.
You guys never know what I say when I come in the first time because no one's here.
I know. I always wake up at around 7:30, like fully. Like I'm usually up at 7. That's usually when I look at my phone and I already see Steve with the GM. I'm like, Jesus.
Well, my day started at 2:20 this morning. You're lucky I waited that long.
God, that's when I went to bed.
Strangers passing in the night.
No, I usually go to bed earlier. We had a soda gun at work explode.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah, there was soda syrup all over the place.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that
what
must
it
have
was. Was it
I called the
sticky?
company and they're like, we can't come out till tomorrow.
Oh.
that, that must have been a bitch to clean up after. Hope she got
Yeah,
paid for it.
I'm on salary. I didn't have to clean it up. Bartender cleaned it up. I just fixed it and left.
He was looking it up.
Yep. It was on the second floor, leaked down to the first floor.
That's quite a load.
Yep, it was a squirter.
Like those.
Happening. I wasn't paying attention. I just heard DT say it was a squirter.
Somebody's ears
Oh, it's
just perked up.
exactly what you think.
You didn't miss
Yeah, I
anything.
said that
You can just
nicely
fill in the
because
blanks.
I figured Tim was on the tube.
Yeah. Might as well go off. He's just been demonetized again.
No, I was talking about the soda gun. It was squirting all over the place.
When your soda gun squirts all over the place. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be here all morning, guys.
Sounds like a threat.
I promise. No difference. Not gonna trade that.
Well, make sure you say goodbye to us before you leave in case you don't make it back.
No, well, in case this is my last day on Earth.
That's right. Give
Good
us
thing
all
you
the
got that
passcodes to your
vaccine.
account.
I do have the vid.
It's official.
Yeah. I said it in the room last night. I got the results.
And he gave it to half of Vegas over the weekend. So in about 2 weeks, Vegas the population should drop off by about half.
2 out of 3 analysts agree.
2 out of 3. And not gonna lie, it does make you think the vaccine may not be too effective.
That's not true.
Well, I'm getting sick.
Uh,
So
it
that's
doesn't
You
stop
got it
you
after
from
getting the
getting sick.
vaccine.
what is that?
I said, what do you mean? He got it after getting the vaccine.
Yeah,
Gives
but
you the ability
he
to
could be
fight it.
dead right now.
Could
I
be
mean,
worse.
that's the only thing is it could be worse. You know, maybe I'm not going to get as bad of symptoms because of it, but
The whole problem with people opening up, it doesn't stop you. It just gives you the ability to fight it.
yeah, I don't get why they're acting like everybody can go about business like normal if they know that you're still going to get it because they kind of make it out
Yeah.
like you're not going to.
The high percentage rate, you have what? High 90% of it not killing you.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
You're still going to get sick. So we just have a new thing.
You had that ratio without getting the vaccine. If you were healthy,
Yeah.
So the goal is just to not die. That's the goal.
That's the
Just
goal.
live.
What's the
Now we have
goal?
three things to worry about.
What's the goal of the flu shot?
do the same
That's
thing you do the supposed
exa-
vaccine.
exactly. It's all it is. It's just COVID is a little bit more risky when you get it. That's it.
Yeah.
Especially if you have underlying issues.
It's have a very higher chance of not making it.
Oh, when you're your age, yeah.
You know, just because you're in your 30s, man.
Hey, I go back to my 30s. I had a great time in my 30s.
I'm trying, but you guys keep ruining it.
I'll pass on the 30s. Give me the early 20s.
Oh, me too. Fuck the 30s. My 30s.
Yeah, yeah. Early 20s, I'd do those again.
Married and all that stuff.
20s.
Because you guys went down the marriage route. Imagine your 20s going into your 30s.
Hello.
I was married in my 20s, but it was a good marriage and I had a great time.
Yeah, I was too. I was married at 25.
In my 30s, I was married again, and that was a bad time.
Divorced by 31.
If I kept doing what I was doing, like mid 20s till now, I'd probably be dead. Nah, I wouldn't be dead, but I'd be tired.
Yeah. If I could relive my 20s and then fix my mistakes of the 30s, hell yeah, let's do that shit.
If I could just go back to when I didn't want to go to college anymore and instead started learning what I am doing now, I'd be happy.
I wish I would have done this 20 years ago.
Yeah, me too.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
If you could just go back to yesterday and not short CRIS at $10.
That would be cool too.
You know, let's not go back 25 years. Let's just go back 24 hours.
If I could just go back to when I didn't want to go to college anymore. Ooh, I love listening to myself back. That's great.
That was weird. I thought it was...
What was that?
It's like I'm in a studio.
Someone mute themselves.
We're 30 seconds away. What's going on?
From what?
From open.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we are. Dang. Good morning, Thomas. Is it possible to trade on your own full-time for a living? Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, and then don't they close it for that shit?
Good luck, everybody.
And we are open.
Oh, man. This market is trash. I'm done.
Wow, remember when that was funny 2 weeks ago?
Bringing it
I
back.
was just replaying the clip.
Bringing it back, bro.
Ooh, there goes IHT.
I'm so out of it. You got up, Jag.
RMAD.
AUTL is pooping out. It's right off the bell, though. Armed?
Yeah.
Big sell-off day. She's trying to push up again. Take it.
I'm missed it. I was a penny off. I won at 405, and it never actually went up to it totally.
I feel like it's down in this consolidation area on the daily. I just don't know how much it can go down. You know, it's 370s. They're just there. UTL probably would have been decent, but I didn't think that. HRTL up too. A lot of.
Chris, dump.
Yeah. That one I should have held overnight. Or at least longer.
Nothing go down too.
Added Chris AUTLSS. LMFA basically NTB.
I'm in Chris.
Long.
Yep.
Out of the people.
Good luck. Where'd you get in at?
1345, not where I wanted to. It was a bad fill. I tried at 1325. And it just bounced off me.
Oof.
45 is good so far.
Yeah.
Everybody put David in their wishes today, even though I know you guys don't really know him because he's never really comes in here, but he sounds like he's going to be a dad today.
Oh, congratulations to him. First one.
Yep.
Good luck, David. He needs it more than Lance does right now.
He'll just ship him to Lance's house.
She did more than I do when I got the Rona.
Only on days when they're serving meatballs, though, not the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, the nuggets are a little, you know.
They're a little
Yeah,
dry.
I've heard some stories.
Heard some nugget stories. Best day's pizza bagel day.
Pizza bagel.
Pizza
How old are
bagel.
these kids?
What?
How
6
old are these
months
kids
to a
now,
year.
Oh, babies.
No, seriously, how old are they?
4 months to 4.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I want to start my kids on pizza bagels in 4 months.
These things are growing, man. They get all hard in the microwave.
They do. No, they actually get soft in the microwave. In the oven,
Well,
they
it's
actually
always
get
the
hard.
tough part, like, yeah, but like
The kid of the bagel.
Jesus.
You need an air fryer for the kid. Up on the outside.
Oh my jeez.
You get 15 likes right now.
I'm surprised people even still watch. Well, some people actually say they watch because of this banter.
Oh my God, there's people that.
What'd you
Yes,
say?
guys, as we speak.
UTL.
You're in it?
Quick!
I don't really know why, because I just realized it's got like under 400k volume, but it's working right now. So let's see what happens.
Check the air fryer, quick!
What's that burning?
That's just the 4-year-old. It'll be all right.
Rosemary.
Fucking children?
It's rosemary and not the spice.
Mary baby.
His stock price would go way up.
And yet again, you guys looked at me for throwing a cup of water on my kid.
Yeah, but these aren't mine. It's okay.
I thought it was great.
Well, Lance calls that basting.
Boom!
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. Get hit with a spoon.
This be working pretty well, guys.
See?
Oh, what are you, trading or something?
Order filled.
BNTC.
Go, low volume moves. They're the ones. Now comes the spread.
BNTC.
I'm out.
Look at that. Look at that ticker fly. Whew.
I'm in BNTC.
Should have stayed in it. Oh well.
I saw that.
You in that, Chris, this whole time?
Yeah, I'm out.
What the fuck is going on in this thing?
Language.
Sorry, I'm not caring.
Talk about frying kids, but we can't use the F word.
No, right?
I'm sure you know that's earnings. BNTC.
What's up?
I'm sure you know it's earnings.
Alright, I took that off.
I didn't,
Come on,
but
man.
it's okay.
Ah, I know.
That's why I don't play low volume tickers. So it was that's what happened.
I was about to get an ad. I was hoping for the double top area there.
Death. Believe I'm gonna die today
We were on the bid for a second there.
of the Rona. I'm so frustrated.
On
with that.
BNTC.
What were you in?
BNTC.
Yeah, it missed me by a penny a couple times. I actually just lowered my order.
Yeah, I didn't put my order. I think it failed. I was like, I wanted to win. That's all I could say.
There you go.
What else is moving, guys? I don't got my scanners on today. I'm so out of it.
Order filled.
BNTC dollar.
Yeah, I was ready to add at the double top, but didn't quite get there, so it was kind of frustrating. I also started it a little bit smaller because I started it before the $half, because I figured it would go through, but I was hoping for the double top to get the ad, but I should have been, since I started it smaller, I should have added right on the other side, but that's my fault. Winner's a winner.
Yeah, I missed my ad up there. I was gonna put one in at 70,
At B1.
but I was trying to get the mute button at the same time.
Yeah.
A wiener's a wiener.
Look at Colin.
METC on earnings if anyone watching it.
I meant to only cover half there. It ended up putting my order wrong. It covered it right below.
That's what she said.
All or nothing. Not Vista.
Order filled.
Round 2. BNTC.
Back in BNTC.
Whoops, I didn't mean to type that. It's probably.
Did you type in BNTC?
Yeah, but I was on Discord, not TradingView. Happened on more than one occasion.
I've done that before. Oh.
None to borrow from me on that one.
Yeah, it's getting pretty close.
E-Trade has no shares.
Careful.
You're with Lightspeed, aren't you?
No,
I am.
Oh, you're with it. What are you in?
I bailed. The shares got so low. I was like,
I'm not doing that one again.
Been there, done that, got this t-shirt.
Yeah, after yesterday, you don't want a day number 2 of that. Thing decides to rip up and you can't add.
Order cancelled. Order filled.
You're
Ticket
learning,
off
Thomas.
break even.
NOVN looks good.
Yeah, I just pulled that up.
Well, when Lance said Chris earlier, it was kind of like watching that video of that
Of course.
MMA fighter stepping back on his leg and it's snapping in half. It just cringe.
We have shorts on NOVN, but it's volume.
BNTC 18K shares left.
Moving, is it?
Float about to rotate.
It's a little too low. I can't trade a stock that low. Not gonna do it.
If I would have just waited an extra 2 seconds. Oh well.
Yeah.
I would. BNTC.
Yeah.
Tut. I was gonna try it.
Ugh.
In about 10 minutes, it's really going to hurt your feelings.
Order filled.
RELI Premier acquires Premier Health Insurance Agency.
Shortums.
Yeah, no shorts.
Well, that could have been stupid, huh?
What was that one that was moving that you were looking at earlier, Jag?
I was looking at RMED and Chris.
RMED. That's the one. RMED.
Order filled.
Reamed.
Just kind of hanging out up there.
Yeah.
I don't like where it's at. I feel like it could just chill.
I had a thing at 420 before, but I just didn't do it. I just
Working
didn't
out
like
of Chris.
Man, I just don't like how it's still coming up this consolidation area in the bottom. I mean, I prefer that be below there than above it.
See what happens when I try yellow longs? They don't work.
Fuck, man. ARRY. That's SSR. Nope. Don't want to trade that.
I'm trying to buy my way out of this one.
Another leg up.
Pulled that one up today for no reason earlier. Just like, what's Oxy been doing? Not particularly feeling this one either.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
Help a brother out, Jag.
I got nothing.
Come on, man, I got COVID. This might be my last trade.
This is dumb. What am,
Get a good one, man.
what am I
Tesla.
doing?
I might as well just go freaking balls to the wall today, huh?
Right, man. 2,000 shares of trade. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
What
Do
am
it.
I doing? Besides being dumb as balls.
AUTL out all.
Literally a pump and dump, and I am in it like a freaking 90%er.
BNTC Chris Trail leftovers.
Oh, I never turned Charlotte today. I'm like not with it, dude.
Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid here. Do not follow me. I am being very dumb at the current moment.
The one I traded with was IUTL.
Just kind of hanging out.
AUTL?
Yeah.
It did come back down. Oh well. That fucking. Sorry, dude. I'm not gonna be filtering very well today. My filter is broken for the day. I apologize.
Filter has COVID.
Really? We didn't notice.
FTEK on earnings FYI.
Were you long on BNTC?
Don't ask, bro. This is so dumb.
You lunged?
Well, the I3 scanner is telling me it's going to go up.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
Says don't ask. This is stupid.
That doesn't sound positive.
You know, when you hear don't ask, this is stupid. That's not a good sign.
Hey, go talk to the next guy. Come back to me later. I gotta figure this out.
Be a lady tonight.
Man, if you've got shares on LABD, that'd be fun.
One little pop through 530. Too much to ask for. Just back up the view up. Bail me out of this dumbass trade that I'm in.
Is that profitable fun, or you really get screwed up if you do it?
One or the other.
It's probably a mix of the two.
He's still playing. Give him a second. Oh, you're talking about LABD. My bad.
Yeah, but you guys are right. It's real low volume. It's just a parabolic move.
Oh, fudge. Hey, I'm a good boy.
Order partially filled.
Or you've got AFS.
This is
$3
dumb.
stock, you've got a cent spread.
Order cancelled.
There's more fun.
All right, now you're talking my language.
The fuck did? What was I doing in the first place?
Got options.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
Looks like Oxy's making its third leg now.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
Small short in this RE.
ARI.
ARRY. SSR.
RHE worth watch if you got them.
Sell back down here to the 14 area.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm about to get stopped like an idiot, though. That's for sure. Like an absolute idiot. No volume anymore. Straight up, just no bounce. Literally a pump and dump, and I'm on the wrong side of it. I was on the right side of it, and then I was like, hey, float's about to rotate. We're about to run out of shares. Let's try yellow long and be like somebody I'm not.
I was watching BTU and waiting for it to get to
So stupid, man. So stupid.
BTU.
Yeah.
I don't know why I took this trade, but
AMC stalking
what I
it.
said in the pre-market I wasn't gonna watch.
So dumb.
Order cancelled.
I'll be right back.
Gotta go base the children.
Order filled.
Alright, we got bailed out of that one. Do not ever, ever, ever do what I just did. That was just dumb. Just absolutely dumb. And I bought myself out of that like an idiot. Don't ever do that. It's literally, I mean, obviously I had a max loss in place for the day, but it was dumb. There was no reason to even be doing that. Once it failed right here, the reason I let it go was because I don't know how to play these. Like, do I cut it at the $0.50? Do I cut it right when it's not working? Like, that's what I should have did. Do not do what I just did. Absolutely dumb. Literally just got bailed out by 2 cents.
Facing those children, huh?
Well, 3 cents because I lowered it to 34. Dumb. Do not do that. Get a little extra push out of NOVN. I'm just going to get this one off my chart because I can't look at that. Sammy, I'm never that lucky. I thought for sure I was going to get stopped just to teach me yet another lesson. Which I totally deserved. But I'll learn. Unlike, I'm not saying people can't do it, but unlike some others, I'm pretty good at learning a lesson even if I get bailed out. I don't know. I think maybe that was a little, no, I mean, it is not it did not carry over from yesterday. I totally do not care about yesterday. I think that was just, I wanted to be a little bit more aggressive today, maybe because of yesterday, but I didn't like get stuck in that trade because of yesterday. I got stuck in that trade because I don't make those trades, and I just took the trade because it seemed like a good idea, but it's just not my, I guess I need more practice with those to understand what I should be doing in each situation. I mean, what do I always tell you guys? If you don't know the ins and outs of everything that could possibly happen when it's happening, then you shouldn't be doing that trade. And that's what happened there. And I ended up buying myself out of it. You should never be buying yourself out of a trade. I was adding to a loser there. I was not scaling into a
Like on the
position.
side, Tim?
What's up?
So what was the story? What's the story?
No story, just stupid.
Bailing himself out on luck.
Yep. I mean, like I just explained to the channel, like I don't know necessarily why I took the trade. I think it was like I was just wanted to be aggressive, and I saw what normally would be a good opportunity because shares were about to run out and the float was about to rotate and it was about to go high of day. So the idea was there, but I don't make those trades. So once I ended up getting stuck in it, I don't make those trades. So I didn't really know what to do. In my head, I was saying I should have cut it right away, but obviously I didn't. And then I don't want to say I got caught in it, but I just got emotional with it and I ended up buying myself out of it. And you should never do that. Like I just said at the end there, I was adding to a loser there. I was not scaling into a position.
BTBT
There's a big difference.
11.20-ish.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm watching BTBT as well.
It's good.
I was hoping that ONVN like ripped to 140, but it's not.
Only about 100 shares, man. I hate SSR trades. AUTL, what's this thing doing? It's a lower volume. I don't know, man. I'm so out of it today. I probably should just call it.
I was about to call it once I got stopped out, but I got lucky. But now I'm being even extra cautious. Like, all right, what's wrong with me?
I went off of a big loser day, man.
I was watching it, but then I was also looking around at my stuff, and I was like, if this doesn't go the right way, I see him walking away for a while.
Yeah, I would have been done for the day. When I do something completely wrong, and if I take the loss because of it, I'm not. To me, I feel like I would probably just be adding on to it because that wasn't like a trade that just didn't work. That was me. I don't really have rules for those kinds of trades because I don't make those trades. So it was that there you go. The first rule I broke was I had no idea what I was doing.
Would you do long it?
Yeah, I was playing the breakout through high of day with shares running out on, and other people were saying they had no shares anyway, and the float was about to rotate. So in my head, I'm like, okay, like this is probably a long. And BNTC. And then as I'm in it, I'm like, what the heck am I doing? I'm literally in a low float pump and dump. And I'm part of the 90% right now.
And it did not break out.
Did not break out, and then it never bounced on the way down.
Electrical grounding work on Boeing 737 MAX planes in about 3 weeks.
BTBT wants the FOMO. It just needs
I know. That's
WTRH small.
It's
Just
my main
cuz.
watch. I'm just sitting here waiting for it to go.
So you ended up positive on that, huh, Tim?
Yeah, barely. I wasn't risking. I wasn't going to try to turn it into a big winner. I'm just glad I did what I did and recycled those shares when I did, because if I didn't, there's no way I would have ended up alive in that one.
Yeah.
Pulled a mad ass on that one. So Thomas, see how on BTBT the 9 is basically almost up with the price and VWAP's all the way down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, you might get your pullbacks. I was going to say, you might get your pullbacks like 20 cents here and there, but the odds are it's going to be real hard to get the the good pullback that we like. Oh, here we go. Maybe.
BTBT started.
All right, Brian started it, so let's give it like another 2 minutes. Let it go cray-cray. And then he can smash it, and that's when we'll start it.
What are you talking about?
BTBT.
Sensionics, January, November, Sandy, company found
Order filled.
sensitivity or rash detector at SENS, Sensionics.
Couldn't help myself. I started it there myself. Of course, I got a bad fill. I hit it like as the price dropped. Got filled at 22. I thought I hit it at 26 or 28, whatever it was. I also went kind of half shares, just in case it does go. And Sun W up as well.
SUNW up. Just realized I never hit enter to the YOLO long on BNTC.
I'm gonna be in this Oxy trade for like 2 weeks, I think.
Be happy I didn't if you follow me, haha.
He's being such a tease.
You short or long?
I'm short at 25.15.
Spy is
Been here
up like
forever.
$3-4 bucks.
BTBT with you.
Yeah, SPY's rolling, huh? Devin said 400. I heard you. Said hold my beer.
Yeah, it's up $5 then.
I got this.
It got down to 402, 73 or something. Close. 402.70.
Dang, Doge took a dive under 40 cents, huh? It's back up now, but not looking good. AMC actually move, or is he playing the backside? Huh? Yeah, see, these plays like AMC, they confuse me.
I'm going to say the same for BTBT, AMC and BTBT. They look like grinders.
Yeah. I'm definitely kind of in a grinder at the moment, like an idiot. AMC is definitely a grinder, but like that one just kind of confuses me because it's a meme stock and it's just weird.
I was watching it on that big candle, on that second big push, and I almost jumped in it, but I wanted a little more. And when he said he started watching, I'm like, I don't like that. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like he just sees things that we don't.
And also, okay.
Shares at 1870 now, just off the highs. Shares moving earlier following that full activity in CCIV, Charlie India Victor.
What?
AMC $$ on way.
76 BCF expected.
Of course, as we say that, it works out for him.
Yeah, of course, you know that. He's in it. That's why it works.
You see Alpha
Go
Mike
off. Go back home. Prove you out. Flush.
AMC earning $11.70. That's AMC Alpha Michael Charlie.
Oh, finally.
If it wants to flush down there and get me,
Just happy to be
I'll
out of
take
that
it. But if it wants to kind of start grinding its way down towards 11, I'll probably move it down. Or I might even put like a trail on it.
AMC $.
And eyes.
Short or long?
Long. I don't have shorts.
Yeah, I'm feeling like crap. Alright, good luck, guys. I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright, get some
Alright,
rest.
get some rest.
Later, man. Yep.
Take care of yourself.
Order filled.
Did it again with that stupid drop.
Tim. Like we can't watch you trade it, man.
Order cancelled.
Yeah.
I would hate for you guys to see my shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Oh, wait. I meant to make...
I'm calling it.
Order cancelled.
I was trying to make it 11-11. It's not letting me. I want the cool number. 12-10. There we go. Of course I got the bad fill again. Jumped down right as I hit it. I thought I was hitting it at 27, got 24.
said I'm calling it.
No, I'm saying I'm calling shenanigans.
Oh.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I used to like to trade with hotkeys. There's a lot of shenanigans with the hotkeys.
Yeah, I hate hotkeys. The buttons are a lot better for me.
Can we finally get the breakdown, please? Like how the last was 11.19, but then the bid went right back up to 11.25.
What are you in?
Eyes.
Need a flushy. There we go.
596 average.
Come on. Come on. I'm still negative because of the spread, which is annoying.
SI $.
Stop hitting the ask people. So slow, I just want out of it, to be honest. Just trying to be patient with it because it looks like a descending triangle. But I can't even get the ask to come down. Nothing else really going on, so no point in
It kind of looks like it's rounding out here, huh?
Yeah.
really just taking it off. There we go. See if we can actually get some follow through this time. Ask actually came down a little bit.
With only $.
This is brutal. This is so slow. Oh.
Like at PGS.
We're at 12. There it is again.
Order filled.
There we go. What's our average? 23. See if we can't work down towards VWAP. Maybe get that test down there.
BTBT working out of it. Slow. Carrot.
There we go. I'm just going to take it.
Nice, Tim.
All out
Good
there.
fight.
It wasn't really a fight. It was just annoying. But thank you. If I add to something, trust me, I'm not fighting it. But yeah, agreed. It's just so slow. It just, ugh. Hey, look at what BNTC just did.
Yeah, I had it up because I was fixing to post my chart and I was looking at it.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. We'll be back in a bit, guys. Good luck.
I'll be back. I gotta go downstairs and help for a minute.
Later, man.
I'll tell you, BNTC, back to you.
I know. Don't you guys start prepping lunch? I could feel the FU on the way out.
No, it wasn't.
That was just double confirmation.
AMC BNTC out all.
Damn, Thomas, I was hoping you were like still in that with leftovers. I was hoping to see a little green arrow down at the bottom there. Ooh, MTR. That thing just dumped. BNTC's doing the same thing.
Oh, Oxy. They gotta hurt me.
You know, Oxy makes you feel good temporarily, but in the end,
Gonna need a Oxy after looking at this chart. That's like 7 red candles after my exit.
yeah, they happen. Ooh, there's the BTBT break. That would have been good. It's okay. It's all good. I'm happy with the trade. Why'd you guys let me do that on BNTC? I'm ashamed of you guys.
You didn't feel me smacking you with that stick?
Oh, I felt it, but it was too late at that point.
Delay. What do you want us to do?
I
only knew
know.
because I saw it on your stream, man. I didn't. You know,
I
I
know.
didn't even see you.
I did. I was embarrassed to even say I was.
Decided to post that chart.
No.
I just saw the green shares in your order box. I was like, oh, wonder what he's doing there.
Yeah, something I shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah, I'm just glad Lady Luck was on your side.
You gotta experiment,
Yep.
right?
I mean, yeah, but now's not the time to be doing it. Just with I keep telling him, like, with everything going on, and like literally we settled on the house in 4 hours, so doing the walkthrough in 2 hours, and I just have a lot on my mind. So to add stuff to it is just, it's not a good time. And I keep telling myself just to play it cool until I'm settled in the new house, and here I am being dumb. I think that, I mean, honestly, I think that might have been a part of it too, just like being anxious, just kind of threw myself into something to take my mind off of it, kind of thing, subconsciously, without even realizing it.
I'm sure you're ready to get this move over and done with.
Yep. Yeah, yesterday afternoon, I had every intentions of coming back, but for 4 hours straight, I was just packing, like cleaning and packing. But we're pretty much done packing, so that's a plus. But we kind of had to do it because tomorrow afternoon, we are leaving to go take the kids to Great Wolf Lodge for the weekend. And then we come back and we'll be doing the actual move Monday afternoon. So it's definitely right after I get off today, it's going to be a busy next like 4 to 7 days, depending on like how the move and unpacking goes.
Are you guys moving it yourself or hiring
No.
some movers?
Yeah, we hired some movers.
Nice.
They're actually really
That's the
cheap.
way to go.
So you got the drawing
Yeah,
of
it's
the
worth it.
layout of the new office?
What's that? Oh yeah, I have it all laid out. I actually have everything already. I just have to get it over there and set it up. Because that's my plan, is to set the area up so that like Wednesday, I'm assuming it's going to be like Wednesday afternoon. After I close everything down, I'm just going to pack everything up from the basement here at Mom's and take it over there and put it back together.
You didn't draw a sketch, a layout?
No, dude, I ain't that person. I'm not DT.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, I'm that person.
I'm not Thomas. I just look at it and I'm like, yep, that's what I want to do. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And there's really nothing to sketch, to be honest. If I was doing like an actual project or something, I could get it. But I'm not.
ARRY? Of my desk, I had to lay it out with tape, make sure it fits within the quarter-inch in between the other desk, and I got this.
Yeah, I mean, mine, it's pretty simple. Like, I don't have anything else to put in the room right now besides my desk, and I know that it's going to fit against the wall that I want to put it on, so that's really all there is to it. There's no, will it fit, will, and what else am I putting in there? I'm going to put that in there first and then add everything else later, depending on what I want to add.
I had so much computer stuff, and whenever I move it, I love it to reorganize everything until you get towards the tail end of the cable management.
Well, it's actually funny you say that, because this is going to be my first attempt at real cable management. Because like with the stand-up desk, it's, you want to kind of get everything underneath and stuff like that. And I mean, I've cable managed before, but I'm talking like just having everything there and then zip tying it, not like actually cable managing.
I always started out, and then
Good morning, DM.
won't reach, and then everything gets over.
Market's making everyone behave, bonkers. Glad you got saved, else you would be having. Yeah, I would be, Sammy. You're not wrong.
Yeah, managed in their own way.
Yeah, like when I moved everything over from my house to my mom's basement where I'm at now, I was just setting it up. I had no intentions of managing cables. But it's actually, you'd be surprised, because like if I could take a picture, everything, she has like this, it's an unfinished basement, but she has this black like sheet up to separate like where the furnace and the washer and dryer are versus this back area. And so I actually have my computer on a table behind this sheet. So all my wires on my desk side are going through this sheet. So it actually, like, I've never had it managed better, but it on the other side, it's just, I don't know how hasn't caught on fire yet. But yeah, I have 2 boxes full of computer parts and whatnot just sitting in my attic that every time I've moved, I always end up looking through it and like getting rid of things. I'm like, yeah, this is just too old. I'll never use it again, kind of thing.
You gotta watch out though. I was digging around for the original USB, the Type A's. It took me forever to find one.
Ooh, black market.
I seem to pack rat all that junk.
I kind of put it in a Tupperware container, and then it just sits in my basement.
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah.
It always happens like 10 years later, I'll need this weird cable.
Well, mine for the longest time was those VGA to DVI connectors.
Yeah.
Those were such a big thing. Yeah, I had to use those so many times, so I would always keep them all. But now in that, because I have like one of them big like moving bins full of stuff. But I'm talking like I've always kept my graphics cards and stuff like that. So I have like everything. Like I have the boxes from my power supply units, because I always get modular power supplies. So like just in case I need the extra cables.
Yeah, I'm the same. I have a whole room of computer stuff. It's pretty great. I don't keep graphic cards. I have a tendency to. I only keep 1 or 2 generations around, and then I get rid of them.
Yeah. I looked at those. I ended up getting it's from Mount It, and I bought a butcher block for the top of it.
I think I have a couple 5770s, 760s, and
yeah, I gave my brother my 1080 when I upgraded to the 3070 for his server. Yeah, and then I still have. It's actually sitting next to me. Is it a 6? Yeah, it's a 670.
But I don't need a new graphics card.
Yeah. My problem is I bought this new graphics card, and it's like the games I'm playing, now you can tell they're being bottlenecked by my CPU.
Yep.
And it's kind of frustrating because I have a 7700K, which is not a bad CPU, but it's also 4 cores and everything as it's being upgraded. The processor, it's more processor heavy. So I was literally just last night I was looking at upgrading my processor, but if I do, I would have to get a new motherboard as well. But that's all I would need because we're still DDR4 RAM, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. Everything else would just be plug and play.
Yeah, see, I'm still on DDR3, so if I get a new graphics card, I need to upgrade everything. So,
well, no, that's not true. Your
well,
graphics card's the one thing you could upgrade without upgrading everything else.
yeah, I could,
But it's not really going to do. Yeah, it'll almost be a moot point because you're going to be upgrading something that is just going to overperform everything else, and then it's not going to matter. Like everything else is just going to bottleneck you back to where you were anyway. So it's like you have all this extra power that can't be used.
I have the 4790.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
I bet that runs your Minesweeper like a boss, dude.
What? It runs fine. I'm not being bottlenecked by anything.
No?
I don't know.
Do you do any gaming on it, or just?
I'm not a huge gamer.
AMD's not bad.
I played Cyberpunk.
It's not bad, but
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to that game? That game was like everyone couldn't stop talking about it, and then now no one talks about it.
Oh, yeah, well,
It let everybody down.
all the bugs kind of killed it, and there was a lot of things they were supposed to implement, and due to time, they didn't implement it. So the game, it's still a good game. It's just missing a lot of the things that they wanted to put in it. I mean, that game technically shouldn't have been ready for another year or two.
And they pushed it back a few times, didn't they?
Yeah. But I don't remember offhand, but there's a lot of actual gameplay stuff that's not in there.
I think they were going to do some multiplayer stuff that they kind of just decided, oh, we never said that.
I don't remember what all it is. I'd have to look it up. There's some DLC getting ready to come out on it. And then I played Anno 1800.
Oh, that's a good game, dude.
Yeah. There's like 1 or 2 games a year maybe I'll play. But I can still play them on high settings. So. All my stuff's overclocked and liquid cooled. So.
Brian just roasted David Thomas.
Dude, I could do it even worse, but I don't know David like that, so I would.
He would accept it, and that's how you become closer to him. He's that kind of guy. Like he knows that you're joking, so he won't take it literal.
That must not be in live chat.
No, it's not.
I just don't know how to take him because he's like, we put up girly pictures and he's like, oh no,
Or
cat.
it's just these young traders.
Puppies. And it's like,
It's because of his wife. It's because of his wife. He's trying to hide it. But it's more of a funny thing. Like, I think he does it to be funny.
Like that Oli guy new? Never paid attention
I'm
to
not
it.
sure. Tim would know.
I don't pay attention to it.
What were you going to say? I'll say it. Come on, Thomas. Deliver.
Wait, give me a second. I was on the phone.
I don't care. We're first, bro. You better hang that phone up.
Priorities, Thomas.
Now you made me forget what the shit I was going to say, dickhead.
No. Don't forget it. Bring it back.
What are we talking about here? What am I missing? I'm not seeing any roasts.
We're making fun of David. Well, David is I said it earlier. He's having a baby, and then Brian, I had told David because he came into the regular ISW chat, and I was like, I told everyone you were going to be a daddy, and not one response. And I was saying jerks in here, and he was like, just the biggest day of my life, no biggie. And then Brian was like, when do you get to meet the father?
Yeah. And I was gonna say, hey, tell your wife and my kid hot when it comes out.
Okay, yeah, that would have been bad. That's the one, literally the one thing. Like, I joke around with David all the time, and anytime I ever said like something along those lines, like that was the one thing that would kind of cross the line for him. So good thing you didn't say it.
First interaction.
Yeah, I mean, and I get it. When you start, I mean, he knows you're joking, but I get it. It starts to get a little personal at that point.
Tweet to see if there was anything. What a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be like, ring from downstairs. Hey, Tom, you got a visitor from Canada. You need to come down here.
He flew in this morning. I don't know. He must have some business with you or something. Oh, yep. Call 911. Thomas just got shot.
You started the AD and Intel battle on your chat.
I'm not feeding into that with DM. I agree AMD has come a ways, but they're still not Intel. AMD has some crazy, yeah, they have some crazy fast CPUs, but they are not reliable.
They just blew by it. So, yeah.
They are on the server side.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, on the server side, it's disgusting. Some of the chips they have are just absolutely insane. But that's not really what I mean, granted, I've always built because I've been building computers since I was 13. What am I, 35? So 22 years I've been building computers, and I've built over 10 at this point. Only probably 5, maybe 6 for myself. But I've always built what was like considered the best bang for the buck at the time, and like what I knew would be stable, because I was always building the computers for longevity. I wanted them to last me, 5+ years and be future proof for 5+ years. And the key is always buy last year's shit. And on top of that, by buying last year's shit, you know what is the best shit. So sometimes it was AMD, sometimes it was Intel. But I think I've only built 2 AMD computers versus probably like 8+ Intels.
I've been building computers since 1983.
Yeah, of course I know Linus.
Dang, dude.
The problem, DM, is the reliability. They're known to
my father was a mainframe
crap out.
So I grew up in
Yeah, you can go read the stories. I mean, they're out there.
That's cool.
Everyone knows when they buy an AMD that you better not overclock them.
I mean, me and my brother used to get.
That's the thing. They push the boundaries.
I used to play with.
And that's the issue with them.
Cards. I don't think you know what those are.
I do.
But like I said, if you buy last year's stuff, like you have people who pushed them to the limits for a whole year at that point.
The problem is my dad was on 24-hour call, so we would be out doing something with my dad, and he'd go, "Okay, I got to go into work." He's like, "It'll just be a half hour." 18 hours later, you're like, "Dad, are you done?"
I'll have to go look. It's been a while since I've actually looked, but I was actually just looking last night for the first time. And when I do research for weeks. So
you're on the cutting edge of.
I was actually looking at. Here, let me pull it up.
Tape drives. Yeah, my first computer was an IBM
Prop data
SX55.
or something as well.
55.
Yeah, it was the i9 10900.
I used to have cassette.
That's what I was looking at. It seemed to be like what I was finding kind of the best bang for the buck.
now I have 4 computers running in my house, a server, an offsite server. But I love to build things. So.
You also have to remember too that they're usually overclocking and trying to see like what does that.
That's why I can't throw parts.
I'm more of I don't feel like overclocking unless it's like the stock overclock that you can do in BIOS.
Crazy. I have everything
where it just kind of does the safe overclocking.
Man, nothing moving here.
Yeah, it slowed down pretty quick.
Whoa.
And this is when you got to be careful because this is when the Chris's come along.
ARRY looked good for a little bit there, but looks like it topped out at 1540. Now it's just grinding.
Crap, I gotta go to work.
Aren't you at work?
Yeah, the one of 4 jobs I have. Now the guy's there to come fix the soda gun that exploded last night.
Dang, that MTR is crazy.
Good luck, guys.
See you, man.
Later, DT. Have a good day.
I'll probably be back.
I probably won't be when you get back, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Or Colin
Later.
will be out of here too.
Go, you're going to be late.
I'm trying to shut everything down. Like 50 fucking windows open.
Sounds like a personal problem. All right, close DOS,
MLC
close Pornhub, close. Yeah, I had Moxie up too, but that thing is slow. I've had it up for a while now. That's how I know it's slow.
Yeah.
Oh, that MTR actually halted.
MOXC, but we know what you meant.
I don't have any shorts on that. That looks like a good one.
It could be a good one. Just needs to go.
Yeah,
See where it
that.
opens.
2. What? Ease. 8.
Look, it's a vegetarian porn star.
Oh, God. Hey, that's the one I post in ISW all the time. That's funny.
I'm assuming those are carrots. I don't know.
No, that's the Oompa Loompas.
Ooh.
I was trying to think who would have an orange one.
Abrasive. It's got an itch.
That's just how they trim. That's just how they trim, that's all.
Just trim the callus.
I don't overclock anymore because it reduces the longevity of the parts. Plus, you don't notice a difference anymore. I have liquid cooled system for the GPU and CPU is pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, again, liquid cooling is not really that big of a deal as long as you have a decent airflow setup. I actually liquid cooled for a little while, and then I went back to just the regular fans. Geez, I put the Hyper 212 Hyper Evo, I think it's called, on like everything. I've been doing that for years. It's so quiet, and it cools just as well as, not just as well obviously as liquid cooling, but like it's good enough. Like it never overheats. And the fans on most GPUs nowadays are so good that you don't really need anything else. So I've never, I want to say, is that 2 builds ago? So like 7-ish years ago. Every time I do my research, I notice that the temperatures are really not an issue anymore as long as you buy like decent stuff. And that's obviously something you should buy decent. I mean, the only reason I even had liquid cooling is just because it was cool at the time. I didn't need it. Yeah, what did Tesla do? Yeah, I mean, I kind of went with the market though. Guess Tesla's reacting a little bit harder to Elon and his whole stopping Bitcoin payment thing.
I don't know what the logic was for that.
Well, he said, I mean, it didn't really dump. I mean, it's definitely not going exactly with the SPY today, but the theory behind it, or the reasoning behind it, is because people are going out of their way to mine more and more Bitcoin, I guess, because like more and more places are accepting it. And in return, coal and, you know, stuff like that are being used in order to do that. I didn't really like, that was like the main, he said that it was creating more uses of fossil fuels in order for more people to mine more Bitcoin. So in return, they wanted to stop that until a better renewable energy source could be used to mine the Bitcoin, because he thinks people are going out of their way and the demand is high for things to buy to mine Bitcoin, which is using, maybe that's what it was, like from a electricity standpoint, like since, you know, they use coal for that. Geez, MTR going nuts.
Well, then they should stop making electric cars because they're all being charged with electricity from coal.
Well, right. Well, and that's the thing. When he was asked about that back in the day, he was saying he understands, but you know, one step at a time kind of thing. But he felt like the whole accepting Bitcoin thing was just pushing it further than it needed to be pushed. Like that was kind of how I'd have to find the article. Hold on.
Yep, it's just bizarre though.
It's weird though, because I mean, Bitcoin's mined with ASIC miners, and they're a lot more efficient than like the GPU miners, like ETH and stuff like that. So it seems like a weird move, to be honest. But
I just posted the first one I found, but I mean, yeah, that's it. The title just pretty much sums it up, like kind of what I was trying to say. But if you want to actually read it, you can. Yeah, that, I mean, he literally says he's stopping it because of his climate concerns.
I mean, I'm straight burning electricity, mining ETH right now. I have solar, but
GPU prices will start coming down again.
Man, I remember when the hype for 1070s and 1080s was through the roof. I actually almost sold my 1080 because I had one. Like I could have sold my used 1080 basically at the end of its lifespan. Not at the end, but it wasn't that great, for 3 times the amount I bought it for. It was just, I remember that was so crazy for a little while. But it wasn't worth it to me because it worked for me, so I didn't feel like going through the hassle.
Look at what a 1080 is running for now.
What?
You go to Amazon, you could probably get one for $1,000, $800.
Why? Why?
Just because nobody can get the 30s or the 20s.
They're all like that, dude. I just bought a HP GT1 with a 1650 for $400. I can literally take the GPU out and sell that piece of junk for like $380, or
right,
was like the average price on eBay. So everything else.
It's insane.
It's because ETH is just so profitable. I started mining when it was $1,000, and I thought I was way late to the show. It's like 3,800 right now.
How many ETH you got?
I've sold most of mine. So I paid off my 3080s.
I would only assume the strain that puts on those, though, is probably through the roof.
It's a lot of heat.
It's okay if you live up in Canada.
I don't.
He's like, I live in Florida.
I live in New Mexico.
GME.
So
Oh, just as bad.
it's warm.
Yeah, I get to upgrade my CPU fan this evening and put an intake fan on it.
Yeah, there's no reason to
What
water
is
cool
Dawn
anymore.
gonna do for me?
The only reason you water cool is just for the nostalgia of it. Everything is getting
The
so
trick is
good.
to sell your GPUs if you've got extra.
The
To
power
sell them when
consumption
they're
is so
still such a
low
good
that
price,
keeps
then it's
temperatures
worth it,
down.
but you never know when this is going to top out. And once they go to EIP 1559, it's going to get real competitive. They're gonna burn ETH essentially instead of paying miners a fee.
I thought mining really wasn't profitable anymore. Is that just certain coins, I guess?
Yeah, Bitcoin is one of those ones where you have to have a lot of money invested to be making a profit. But ETH is very profitable.
Even now?
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can.
I just never got into that. It just never appealed to me. It seemed like too much work and like dealing with too much stuff to deal with it.
If you have the GPUs, it's not, dude. Especially if you're building your own computers, you'd be fine.
Well, yeah, you would just have that sitting off to the side. Doesn't even need to be used for anything else.
So that's my Ethermine dashboard. That's my wallet up at the top. If any of you people would like to send me ETH, I'd be happy to take it. But so that right there, that amount of ETH is right now. Let's see. That's $90 a day.
What does it correlate to after you add? I mean, have you sat down and did the math with how much electricity you're using? I know you said you're solar, but I'm assuming that still costs you.
Yeah, I mean it does. My wife has a business as well that uses quite a bit of electricity, but I would say if you're just paying for electricity
Have
off
a
the
nibble
grid,
and trip
and you're
on a
running
trail,
more than a couple,
otherwise
you're probably
cashed up.
paying 20-30%. It really depends on where you are. I mean, if you're in California and doing this, you're probably getting hosed on electricity blocks, but
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, if the price keeps going up, it's more than profitable. And if you just get to a certain spot and then you want to stake it, when it goes to proof of stake, it's just passive income. It's not going to make me rich, that's for sure. But
Yeah, I was to answer Brian if he's still listening because he was typing that as if he was. Doge, I was reading up about that. Like it was saying like 90% of the coin is owned by like 7 wallets or some crap like that.
yeah,
That's insane. And it sounds like a scam.
it is. It absolutely is, man. One day they're going to unload and people are going to wake up with nothing. It serves no purpose. Like there's no.
Well, yeah, but
other than the meme.
Yeah, it's no different than like what Guy Gentile did with was it AWX, AWC, AWX? I think it was AWX, where he bought up the float. I mean, that's essentially what they have done. Like if they own 90% of the coin, there's only 10% to trade, so it allows it to be more volatile than it ever should be, which then can drive the price up, and then they can obviously unload, which is just crazy.
Right, and I guess they don't even have to unload, right? I mean, you could throw around 30-40% of the float and move the price so much that you could win on both sides every time.
Yeah, true.
Like it's just, yeah, I feel bad for the Doge people. I know people have made a lot of money on it, though, in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be the stories of some people that make a lot, but trust me, there's always more stories of the people that aren't telling you that they lost a lot.
Right. It's the only reason I like ETH is because it's scalable and you can build things into the system. Like there's actual use for it.
And Brian, you don't have to worry about me mining anything because I ain't doing it.
It has some substance.
Right. CBK, what's up, man? Yeah, trades are meh. I almost got caught in a pretty bad one being stupid on BNTC. BTBT was our best trade so far. It was a really slow one, but it worked out. I really wish I would have held the last shares down for this 1060 area because that was the goal at first, and as you can see, it got there. So I was a little frustrated that I didn't hold for that. And then yeah, if you want to see the BNTC chart, it was kind of silly. I played the short twice. Short here, got short again. It felt like it wanted higher, so I got out of it. And as I got out of it here, we were actually running out of shares. And there were other platforms where people were telling me they had no shares already. And the float was about to rotate because it was a 4 mil float. So I actually tried to get long right here after I got out, looking for the breakout because this thing could have went crazy up through 6. However, it got stuffed right in my face. And I told myself 550 I was going to cut it. So I actually added there expecting the cut, but then it just blew through it. So then I started trying to buy my way out of it. And as you can see, it just never bounced. And I kept buying. And I bought one last time because it actually made a bottom wick on the same candle a little bit higher. I want to say it was like 515. And I told myself I'm going to add. And if it goes back below 515, I got to dump something because it's probably going to go test 5. And so I actually dumped half my shares at 511. It went to 508. And then once I realized it was bouncing there again, I told myself, okay, I'm going to add those shares back. And worst case scenario, I was going to cut down at 5. And thankfully, we got a bounce pretty much right to our average. And it kind of bailed us out. It went to 37. Our average was, I think, 32, 33, and we took the 2 cents. We bought ourselves out of this, and I was saying on stream, if you go back and watch it live, do not ever do that. I got caught in a situation I'm never in, and it could have bit me pretty bad, so. Keep going. See if we can get filled up there. Nope.
Alna tried to get filled some.
See if he wants to shoot up a little higher now. If that happened here, though, anywhere back towards like 120, I can't take it. There was a, yeah.
Order cancelled.
Excuse me.
Miss.
It was 129. The bid was at 126. I wasn't paying a 3-cent spread on a $1.20 stock. Just not doing it. It's frustrating. Could have been a good one if it got filled there. We were on the ask, obviously, looking for it. It ended up being high day. New fill.
Hoo-hoo. At Crispy.
Have you looked at EvoDesk? It doesn't matter. I looked at all those desks, my man. I settled on the one I did for price reasons as well as just reading reviews and what I needed personally. I think EvoDesk was one of the really expensive ones.
What's up, Steve?
Hey. How we doing?
Just 9 to 5's crap, dude. Really ain't nothing popping in the market.
No market, huh?
Happy face.
No market. Looks like BTBT would have been a good hold.
Yeah, I was actually kind of annoyed at myself for not holding the leftovers. Well, not leftovers, but the second half.
Yeah.
I even told myself when I was in it, it was just so slow, man. I just didn't feel like dealing with it. Those slow ones, they get to me. 23, I think. It was like, yeah, it was like 23, 24. Yeah, right around 11. 11:0. My first fill was at 11:11. Second fill was at 11:05. To be fair, it was kind of a big red candle down towards 11, and I assumed it was going to bounce, which it actually did. So I wasn't mad at the trade. It just sucks that it ended up working out more. Hindsight 2020 kind of deal. Oh wow, I didn't remember seeing this EvoDesk Pro, but I can only imagine that this is really expensive.
I got in there with you. I didn't say anything
Because it's got the 2 legs.
But I got out right around 11 also.
Why would I have been upset? Oh, because you're in it with me? Yeah, I probably would have flipped out and got out break even.
Or for a loss even.
Yeah, true. Very true.
It went to 11:40 before it came back down.
Take the small loss, Steve. Jump in. Just take the small loss.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad but true.
Oh yeah, if you can build, oh god, as configured, $13.99. Yeah, get out of here. I ended up with the it's called Mount It.
I got in at like 11:32, and it went to 11:40. I'm like, God damn it, not again! I did it to him again.
Yeah, I mean, I was ready to just cut that as a paper cut type loss at high of day, but I ended up adding to it because it looked like backside. So it ended up working. That was one of those ones. It was so slow, though. I could have seen it kind of doing the whole fake out crap at high of day, which would have been more annoying, but obviously it happens.
More profitable.
I thought Oh, yeah, that's right. I bought this from their website because it was cheaper.
All right, dudes. I'm going to go hang out with the fam.
Later, man.
Good luck the rest of the day.
See you, Colin.
All right, man. Have a good day.
Why do you do that? Isn't that why we have jobs? To get away from our family?
How'd I know you were going to say that? Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me find it.
I'm done. Everyone's sleeping.
Yeah, here it is.
Can't get into any arguments that way. I just had that meeting.
Just put the link in the chat.
Looks like that's going to be a go. That's fantastic.
Oh, sweet, man. Congrats.
Yeah. More work.
You want me to come up and cut it for you?
Cut what?
Oh, I thought you said something about grass.
Cutting grass.
Cutting grass. Cutting grass.
Oh, congrats. I mean, can you see where congrats, cut grass.
Yeah. I asked her where she heard from me from. And
Later, DM.
Two customers from two different towns that she's friends with recommended me. Two of my customers.
It's because you give them that little extra, you know?
That's right. Give them a little extra.
Yeah, you gotta be ready to bring somebody in to lighten your load.
Then I'd have more time to trade. I'd lose money then. You know.
He's like, I can only get bailed out of so many trades in a day.
I can't be left to my own devices. That's just dangerous.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I got closing. We gotta go to the walkthrough here
The guy decided that
in an hour.
pick up the stuff anymore. That everyone had to bring it to him.
I'm hungry.
Like
Things are really slow. Just gonna take today as a win, especially after it looked like it was gonna be a pretty decent loss. So, yeah, I appreciate you all being here. I'll be back in the morning. I'll see you then. Peace.